Meanwhile, in nearview Broadview, Illinois, an unlawful assembly has been declared tonight after confrontations during protests near the ICE facility there. And that's where we find NewsNation correspondent Mills Hayes. And Mills, we know that there have been several arrests so far. What can you tell us?
Hi, Natasha. Things are much more calm than they were even 30 minutes ago. An unlawful assembly was declared by Illinois State Police around 5:30, and that's when we saw things really get tense between protesters and state police. At least 7 people were arrested, and we even saw them be taken away in Cook County Sheriff's vehicles just moments ago. And we even saw at least one protester throw a water bottle at police officers and another protester throw a Coke can at police officers. And the chaotic scene really played out on the streets of 25th Avenue, which is right in front of that Broadview ICE facility where protests have been pretty much constant. And the mayor of Broadview has signed an executive order where protests are only allowed to happen between 9 o'clock in the morning and 6 o'clock at night. However, we do still see more than a dozen protesters still out here on this sidewalk. And we spoke with residents in the area because we saw so many people come out of their homes and start taking videos and pictures of the clashes between officers and protesters. And we spoke with one woman who said the entire thing was so stressful. Take a listen.
I'm frustrated with ICE because these people they're not bothering. They never came to my door and bothered me, nothing. But to see so much cops and ICE and helicopters and like I said, my son is artistic and he's freaking out. So I have to keep him calm and keep us calm and make sure we're safe.
We also spoke with other neighbors who tell us that when things have gotten tense between protesters and officers, they too have had tear gas come into their homes, which of course no one wants. Now, we have not seen any tear gas or pepper spray be deployed tonight. We did hear Illinois State Police give a 30-second warning multiple times, telling people that if they did not back up out of the roadway, they would be either A, arrested, or B, deployed. They would have chemical agents deployed against them. Now, we did not see that happen tonight. And of course, you mentioned the National Guard, that appeals court ruling today saying that the president would be allowed to federalize the troops but not deploy them, meaning that the troops that are already here in the Chicagoland area, they can stay unless a judge orders them to leave. But at this moment right now, the U.S. Northern Command telling us that those troops that are already here, some from Texas, they are just going through training and practice at this moment. Natasha.
I appreciate that clarification. And Mills Hayes with that live report from Broadview, Illinois. We appreciate it. Thank you.
Thank you for watching. Subscribe below and download our NewsNation app right now on your phone, and you will get fact-based, unbiased news for all Americans.